your chair, get your weights, get your mats, line up if you're walking wall to wall, jump on your flights, get your treadmills ready. Oh yeah! You know, Maestro, Ron Jackson, y'all gotta catch some of his shows. Cause if I stop walking now, yeah, you cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah! Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Okay, guess who's going roller skating today? Yes, indeedy. Upstairs. I worked out the problem. Yes, I did. I worked out. The problem am, the problem am that all these years of walking, my muscles get stronger and the fat start hanging off like my 600-pound life. And when you move, it like pull off. Anyway, I was like, dang, 11 years of looking at 600-pound life, but I didn't think I was a 600-pound lifer. But I guess fat and flab is fat and flab. So I'm taking care of this flab and then this flab. Because I always massage and take care of this leg. I thought the right leg, I thought the left leg was the weaker leg. But it's not. It's the stronger of the two. And now they're like equaling up. So, I'm going on the skates, y'all. Oh, you know, one thing about pain, it strengthens your core, like coughing. It strengthens your core. Oh, that's how I had my daughter. My daughter was supposed to be born either January 4th, 5th, or 6th, something like that. 2nd to the 4th. Around my stepmother's and my sister. But I got this cold around a little before Christmas, probably hanging out with the kids and stuff. And I just kept coughing. And I was so close to due date, the only thing they would have me take is, y'all know it, Robitussin. They should have told me to suck on a lozenge. It did absolutely nothing. And after a day and a night of coughing, ta-da, my daughter was born earlier than the anticipated date. She'd have been with her stepmother and her auntie. Or her grandmother, that's the only grandmother she ever knew. Her grandmother and her auntie. So, thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell her uncle, tell her auntie, tell her cousin, tell her friends. Subscribe, honey. Oh, thank y'all for coming on the walk. Oh. So as long as that pain make you squeeze your gut in. But for me, as long as I squeeze my gut in, then it helps correct my posture. And if y'all go back to the earlier tapes, that's the thing. That's the thing I wanted. Muscles for the posture. That's what we need, old people. We gonna lose them, but while we can get them, let's see if we can wrap them around them bones. The skin gonna fall off, but somehow if you can squeeze out a few muscles, it'll wrap around and protect the bones. So that's what I want, and my posture. And that's what the roller skate was correcting. And that's how the roller skate made me realize that I thought only a 600-pound life do you have hanging still. I was like, I'm not no 600-pound life. But I think, don't quote me on it, I'm sure there's people, educated people out there, weightlifting people. They ain't gotta listen to me. But for me, my muscles and getting my posture right, fighting against this gravity, child. Fighting against gravity. But I guess if you in the school system, or you went to school where you wasn't really taught anything about gravity, you taught that God has his hand and he presses you on top of the head, and that's how you stay on the earth, then apparently you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. And on this penal colony, hey, my name is Vicki. I'm coming to you live, loud, from this penal colony, aka USA, aka America. Yes, thanks for coming on a walk. So, a lot of them were taught that. That's why I'm always amazed and shocked when I see anything about scholar and then this penal colony and knowledgeable. Hey, even Henry Lee, I knew he was crapping out. They'd have bought any kind of shit he sold. Not African Americans. Not African Americans. Henry Lee, he was so old. I said to myself, can he find his teeth in the morning? I don't know whether men have fake teeth or not. But they were just so happy. They was just so happy. And when I used to see Henry Lee sitting up there fumbling up words and shit like that on the stand, I said to myself, you mean y'all can't find no person of African heritage that can do better than this? This man that y'all have overrated? But you do this on a penal colony. Anything not to push us up. Anything. Anything not to push us up. White only crowd. That's how you know it's a penal colony. Whew. I can't tell you. Do you know how happy I am? When my matter and energy separates, oh, it's just going to be a separation. It's not going to be a woe is and ooh is. It's going to be a separation. And this energy is going to be free. Whew. 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 Blowing every fire that comes through this penal colony. I want to keep it going for years. They never be able to stop it. Okay? That's how you know. Oh, they used to do this in enslavement time. Oh, the blacks are so happy in enslavement. They're so happy working for free. They're so happy not knowing the reason that they're there is because it's a penal colony. And their ancestors were prisoners of war. And they're the descendants of, now called slave. Because they wouldn't call them in prison because you'd have to go back to prisoner of war. And when you ask prisoner of war what? And you have to say Europe. And you're like, what? Wasn't y'all running around there with Tarzan? That's the ignorance of this penal colony. I don't even know how. Poets of war. I don't even know how to say the thing because it seems so ridiculous to me. Oh, thanks for coming on the walk. These Hatfields and McCoys, they don't change anything. It ain't hard to figure them out. I remember back when the orange shit stain was causing all this stuff on the colony. and individual penal states. Thanks for coming on the wall. I'll see what that is on my break. Yes. And I remember that young girl. Oh, I can't even get any further. Ancestor said, no more young people. Don't hold your hands up to the petty rollers. If you throw your hands up, when you come forward, you better have an incendiary device in it. No, you didn't do nothing wrong. Your mama, your grandmama, mama, pappy didn't do nothing wrong. This is a penal colony. Our long ago ancestors were born here as prisoners of war, not as they tell this story. Sit down in African field picnic. Trust me, they did hit Africa because that was the supply. That was the supply out of Africa into Europe. And that's how they were able to rule for so long, out of Africa. And even the rulers, at that time, the African rulers was having problems with the African tribes in Africa, and they also started doing that, sending them out as in prison on penal colonies. See, once you have understanding, you don't have that anger, but you do have a solution. And my solution is because I'm old now. Like I said, when I break out of this matter and my energy is free, y'all gonna be housekeepers in y'all heaven with the Father with the many mansions. I don't know nothing about that. I know family here, and I know this penal colony. And I know because we've been sending the ancestors' energy into this blonde-haired, blue-eyed receptacle, that's why we ain't got no back. You send them all away. Rest in peace. Don't rest in peace me. If you can't say you love me, leave my name alone. So, don't start me going on a tangent. So, I'm fighting against gravity. Look how I'm walking now. I'm not even holding on to the front now. Thanks for coming on the wall. I can't see from here who it is. But we'll be on a break because I think I'm fogging up with glasses. But even now, look how I'm walking. I'm not even holding on to the front like before, remember? This is what the roller skating is doing. It's aligning me. And in so doing, I'm so happy I spent so many years in the gym. We figure pain out. We don't succumb to pain. Especially muscle pain, because as soon as I take ice and put it on the muscle, 5 minutes of pain is totally gone. That's how I know it's muscle pain. Because it goes away. But then you have to take care of it. So this skin hanging off this one leg, this right leg, was doing the sister in. But look, okay. Look. And my back is still aligned. Not leaning forward. That was the whole part, the point of walking. Yay! Mission almost accomplished. I'm getting close. I'm getting near. I'm so happy, 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 my dear. Back straight. I'm walking straight. Now let's see how I do at the roller skating rink. I think I'm gonna be good. I got everything pulling me back. I mean, from bending over my skates. That's the first time someone saw my video. They said, "Don't lean over your skates." And I had the heart to say, "I know, I'm trying. My front is more weighty than my back." and I'm being pushed forward. But I knew this is how I was aligned when I was ice skating. And I said, "Oh, why are you going ice skating? It's so cold." But this is how I was up and down. Y'all remember? Look back at the videos. No, I done worked the damn thing out. Now, all we gotta do is get to the roller skating rink. That will definitely be the test. Yeah, y'all. Happy. We're gonna take a little break now because you know we walking for half hour. Then we do our 15-minute water gulp and chat. I'm standing in the wreck, y'all. It's wonderful. It is wonderful. I know y'all need like money and cars and furs and men to say shit is wonderful. But this is wonderful. Because if I start walking now. Yeah. 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 Come on with me. Yeah. Look, my back is way better. Yeah. I said, come on with me. Yeah. I didn't want to bend over till my nose was on my knees. Because when you walk with me, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm walking, y'all. Trying to save my feet. Yeah. Oh, Ron did such a marvelous job. You know what? We should all have our own songs. Hey, Lulu Bell. Thank you. You have a splendid day as well. I'm saving my knees and toes, Lulu Bell. I'm walking, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yes, I am. Yeah. If I stop walking, y'all. Yeah. The game's gonna trip me up. Yeah, did I tell y'all that the diabetes medical people, I call it diabeticals because I remember it was called sugar diabetes, which meant that the pure cane sugar has a reaction on us. And that's why we shouldn't mess with it. But instead of saying that, they'll give you medicine to help you continue to eat the sugar. But the fact that you get diabetical means you're allergic to pure cane sugar. I switched over to agave about 4 or 5 years ago. I switched over to agave. Y'all keep the cane sugar. Because I think if y'all look on, oh, thanks to someone else come on. Hey, thanks for coming on the walk. If y'all look at the older tapes, the ancestors just called me out again. They said, wait a minute here now. Wait a minute. After they imprisoned us on this penal colony and other penal colonies around the globe, the European crowns, we started harvesting and growing. That was part of the penal punishment. And on this penal colony, you used to have to, they used to call it split rocks, chain gangs, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. So they said, really? Really? This is what you want? That's what kept us in prison. After the crowns left, these Hatfields and McCoys, these wardens, not the European wardens, these Hatfield and McCoys worked and killed us like dogs on the sugar plantation, rice plantation, and it's not even encampment. Ancestors get so mad when I use the wrong terminology. Encampment. Those white houses that you go, oh, plantation, and they were so original. No, they wasn't. That's when the people who, lack of a better term, the wardens, the overseers, and the patty rollers. That's what they operated out of. But they ain't gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you terror going with the wind, and you gulp that bullshit up. That was left by the crowns. Who make it up as you go along. That's why they were so wanting to make their own big houses to build and send the stones from over in Europe and all kind of stuff like that, because they knew that was just like a big office building. You call it plantation, and that was a big office building, just like now. And what was ran out that big white building? Crops. One man couldn't handle all that. That's the bullshit. The crown used it like that, and when the crown left and left it to the wardens, they used it the same way. It was an encampment, and that was the main house. I remember when I was in camp as a little girl, we used to have to all, wake up in the morning, brush our teeth, wash our face, and then we had to head to the flag. But we had to head to the big White House. And we'd all stand there. Imagine when I read about enslavement back in the days when they had them all standing. We would stand there, and then they would put on something, and we'd have to sing to this penal colony, our allegiance to the penal colony. I know, allegiance myself to this penal colony, never no more. I ain't got to be no Kirkpatrick. I ain't doing it no more. It's a penal colony. Why am I giving my allegiance to something whose purpose is to fuck me up? See, once you know, you can't go back. That's why people don't want to know. They want to just ignorantly go ahead and pledge. I can't do that no more. I can't be ignorant like that no more. So, give me a minute. Yeah. So they said, you can't get caught up with that sugar diabetes. Stay away from the sugar. These Hatfield and McCoys that come out of these schools that teach that we as really white people that go through sin, we as black people, and them the folks you let cutting up on you, them the folks you let putting you under anesthesia and all kind of shit like that, the same one, the kids that's blowing your kids' brains out in the street, the same damn ones. I can't do it. So when the ancestors said, really, Vicki? Really? Really? What am going on here? I was like, oh shit. They said we was enslaved by the sugar, and now you're gonna let it kill you? They win, and winning? Baby. No. I put a handle, or they could say a kibosh on that. I had to handle that. No. 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 I ain't giving you a toe. I ain't giving sugar a toe. Our ancestors gave sugar their lives. I ain't got to do that. So I ain't giving sugar my toe. What my daughter say? Mommy, I want to keep my toes. I said, yes. You're allergic to sugar. And what they're giving you insulin for is to help you take in sugar. You're allergic to it. Leave the shit alone. Or manage it. There's sugar in everything. But that's all the insulin is to keep you being able to eat sugar that you're allergic to. I'm allergic to sugar. Nope. I have agave. I ain't allergic to agave. Agave do good by me. If I had known about agave when my daughter was younger, she'd have never touched cane sugar, ever. Because we're allergic to it. But they made it into a disease. That's what I'm trying to tell you, these Hatfields and McCoys. They made it into disease for profit. And they stop people from saying sugar diabetes. They say, no, it's not the sugar. It's the glucose or the lactose and the glucose. No, stop eating sugar. But then on the other hand, they say, well, if you cut back on sugar, diet and exercise. You see the Hatfield and McCoy bullshit? You got to know you're on a penal colony. Everything changes all the time. From these award-winning, world progressive, that's another word that tickles me. Progressive. I've been watching them, Hatfield and McCoy, them Republican wardens and their supporters. There's a shocker. There's another impeachment. Shocker. Shocker. The reason why they didn't impeach Obama, they had nothing on him. That's these ignorant Hatfields and McCoys. And you call them progressive. I don't see this. Unless the bar for being progressive is real low. Like, how could I say? We used to squeeze a half a lemon with our hand. That's the old way. And in this country, this penal colony, forgive me, I've been trained so long, y'all. On this penal colony, progression is now taking the lemon and squeezing it with 2 fingers. And they said, wow, that's better. It used to be 2. They're not innovative. They don't think out the box. All my life I used to, well, just go with what's there. It works. But I listened to the brothers. They said, learn how the game is played so you can change the rules. On this penal colony, y'all, these vile villains, they made me have to take Petrola and Sparky up last night. Oh, I had to take Petrola up first. And then I looked and I found in Texas. I took Patrol up, roaming around that place, finding me a real big farm. And what I did was, I started doing like crop circles with Patrola. She did like a little circle, like close, and then she got wider and wider and wider and wider as she dropped her petrol. And Then I let old spark. I just put a patroller in the tree somewhere so I can watch. And then I set my imaginary drone Sparky up. And where patroller dropped circles, Sparky like cut through and just dropped sparks. And then everything caught. Boy, oh boy. Let me tell you, it didn't take long for those old dried up, rolled up things of hay to catch fire, and all that stuff they had around catch fire, and all their silos started burning up. They had to run, let the animals out the barn. The barn burned all the way up. And they was out there, because they're so ignorant, they were shooting the flames with the AK-47s. Because on this penal colony, they think the only way is through guns. You know, from what I heard, them folks in Haiti, when they got rid of the French, they ain't have a lot of firearms, if none. But they had fire. The Haiti people, the Jamaican people, I don't think they had a lot of guns and stuff like that. But they had fire, burned the crops. That's what they did. It's already in place, y'all. It's already there. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. I said pick a state. I said when you find out what state, when that patty roller shoots somebody, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my imaginary drones and I'm going to send patrol out. That city, that state, wherever it is, I'm going to burn up every farm around it. I'm going to burn up every farm. Yes. Yes. Let's do 5, y'all. Tuck your elbow in. Squeeze your gut. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 for good luck. Yeah. And I know y'all be planning if y'all going to heaven and stuff. But me, I'm going to be here blowing. Every energy fire comes through. I'm like, yeah. Don't stop. African Americans, y'all know what y'all got to do. Tuck in your elbows. Now go up, go down 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 for good luck. This is so uncomfortable. I had Betsy, and she was big, and she was bulky, but then she used to get stuck, and I was scared that she'd throw me off. So I had to get rid of her. Whew. Y'all like to sweat? Oh, they tell me to bring you on camera. Well, that ain't necessarily so. I find that with us, and the times that I did try to bring folks on camera, y'all saw it. It was so embarrassing. I tried to get Schmidt to come on. I tried to get... The only person that seemed to get on was Rosalind and my cousin Joan. Nobody else. Alright, well, okay. I know we're supposed to be drinking. Ask Suitable to join. If they accept, they'll join on video with the audio only. Your audience is set to public so anyone can see. Alright, let's see. Alright. There we go. Hey Lula, I'm experimenting with you. Okay? Nothing. So, if I don't bring y'all on, it's because I don't know how to do that. Anyway, whew. See, I'm sweating. This water gonna be good, but I don't like my water too cold. I'm afraid this is what has happened. Like when it's 90, 91 outside, the pool is like 72. So this is like 72. Boy, do it feel good. It'll feel good. Yes. So I just gotta remember to push my belly button all the way back. Going for posture. Nothing worth having comes without you doing some kind of progressive. Progressive. Oh, excuse me. I tell you, but I like the way I'm standing. This is what I wanted. And I know, I guess as old people, you don't see when your it's not so much your posture. Well, yeah, gravity and muscles seem to hold up against gravity. These back muscles and knees. So that's the first thing I felt when I started my journey with roller skating. Oh, why are you roller skating? Why are you roller skating? I'd rather roller skate and have my back. I know y'all say, oh, go and let those people, but I can't. I never understood how people who hate you can heal you. I just don't understand. I know you can heal yourself. That you can have such a great faith into this person that you heal. But trust me, he going home saying, I ain't mean to do it. And then every time I squeeze my belly button to my back, I engage my core, and that's the core thing. See, all that's muscle. We need that, even being old. And in our case, even if we keep a little muscle going, we're ahead of the game. So, this on my right leg is what I'm dealing with, these muscles. But the muscle is fine, it's the fat around it. So every time I go to skate, the fat reverberates, it's like woo, woo, woo. And it pulls on muscle. And it hurts. And that's why I have the compression thing. So the fat won't be tossing around. With this leg, for some reason, I thought this was the weakest leg. So I put all my concentration. I put this leg in ankle weights. And I did more leg exercises. And sometimes on the bike, I would use my left leg to rotate and let the right leg, because I thought the left leg was the weaker of the leg. But it isn't. Listen, maybe not, it's just that more flabby. But I'm telling you, that's something with that flag. Go look at 600 Pound Life. You see them walking, and then that flabby whoosh, whoosh. Well, that be pulling on muscle. Every time it whoosh, this way, it pulls on that stomach muscle. And then you go this whoosh, and it pulls on that stomach muscle. And it's horrible. It's painful. I totally understand what they're saying. I ain't carrying around that damn weight. Ain't enough sugar. Krispy Kreme donuts. Pop-Tart. In the world. And on the other hand, I'm also always exercising. So that's where diet and exercise come in on. And getting to know your body and understand your body. And I asked my body to give me this. I asked for good posture. I beg for this. I work, I sweat for this. And you can clearly see. Go back and look at the other videos. And I feel strong standing, you know. I'm sorry, little Bella. I hope you ain't from Texas. I know, never did like them. Never did like them. Everybody knew about Juneteenth in Texas. I, for one, couldn't do it. But I'm not a follower. And see, that's my problem. You just ain't gonna give me shit and tell me it's sugar. I'm just not gonna accept it because you're whatever, and God me whatever, and you are whatever. No, no. Whoa, you see why we do this gulp and chat in the summer? Man, my body takes this water, and y'all know I put a little lemon in it. Because the plain water just makes me nauseous. And I tell you, my is like, yeah, yeah, bring on the water. Do that run when you chug it down. Let me do it for it. The body love it. Hold on. Uh-oh, here comes the air. When the water goes down, the air goes up. Hey, thanks for staying for the chug. When the water goes down, the air comes up, baby. And so everyone says, yeah, water. Yeah, I drink water on the weekend, but I don't chug. My body loves chugging water. And in the summertime, it's the only time I can chug because the first hit of cold, I throw back this water and run straight through me. But as long as I'm hot, it's saying, "Whip, I'm so hot, I'm burning, oh. Let's throw this back." Belch. Gotta stop drinking for the belch. That's how you get choked. My body loves gulping chat. Oh, y'all think you only get orgasm that way? There's a lot of ways to get the orgasm. Whew. Oh, to the last drop, y'all. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Subscribe. I hope nothing happens on Facebook where I lose the video. But hey, thanks, Lula. And thanks, everybody. Diane, Mary, Loretta. Oh, a belt's coming on. Hold on. And on YouTube, so many supporters I can't even name. I love you. I hope y'all getting straight like me. Did y'all see my post? Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. All right, thanks for coming on the walk. See you tomorrow. Yay!